Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Atlanta Falcons.
I should probably stop their head, boy, because I got other heads, boy. Why that Drake, you got to chill. I got on my little mouse drill.
All teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. That's one quick hitter. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Let's go. Back 8, 59, 59. Ready?
Now Herbert to throw. Caught by his back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And the Steeler first down.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They bring Higgins in motion left. It's Herbert once more. That's incomplete left side.
Yeah, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throw here, third down. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down. Looking quickly here.
It's 4th down.
Go.
On 4th down, here's Herbert. This connects with Higgins. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Go. 21.
Now Herbert again. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Crowd right. Hey, ram. Baylor Tiger. 59. Let's go. Ready.
Herbert to throw once more. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. See if it's going to continue now on third down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Lion. Baylor Tiger. Hey, Ray. Hey, Ram. What is it?
On third down, Herbert. And someone slipped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First carry here for the rookie from Texas Christian. Got some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back to the well again. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, it's Leonard. He lofts it deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go now. Track Viking 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's trying to go deep again. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Cap. 5-9. Baylor Tigers. Baylor.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Puts him on the out route. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offensive line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Home troops right. Hey, no Lion. Let's go. Reel it.
Herbert now. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
We'll go orange. Set. Hey, Kappa. 59. 21. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up fourth down.
They'll run for this. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. Now he's past the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. A game-breaking play. They're stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to...
Into a crowd, and intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And he'll only just stay out of his own end zone, down at the 1.
Falcons, nothing. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagle. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's third and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Here's the give on third and short. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. Go trap. Ready.
Here's the snap on fourth. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons tie it up late in the first. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Falcons take the lead on that successful kick.
Steelers 6.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set first and 10.
5-9.
Herbert back to throw. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got it first to begin the fray.
Orange. Hey, counts. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Set. Crowd right. Cells. Ready?
Herbert throwing again. Right side cut by Higgins. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Offense in a hurry up here. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. That is Compton. It's Higgins again. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 2nd quarter lead. All right, looks like they want another look at this one. The play going to be reviewed by our officials, making sure they got this one right. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Here's Herbert leading them to the line, going for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. He's at the 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now. Ball at the 33. Now to the running back. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That is stopped by Alex Highsmith.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Line of scrimmage once again. That 7-yard line as they get set. 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now it's Leonard. the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
16. Steelers 12.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Set. Lion, 21. Hey, Rick, go. Set.
Herbert from the gun. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in blocking this drive is already into enemy territory.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Go. Really?
1st and 10, here's Herbert. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by.
Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And those running lanes are closing up fast start thing. He's held to just a yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Finds a seam down the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let go.
Give now from the gun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Leonard now. He puts Ware under this one, right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Set. Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther.
Air it out on 3rd. Has him on a quick hitter. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Falcons jump in front now by 5.
Steelers 18.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. That'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to Jarrett loose, incomplete. Trying to get it to Chris Olave, and that brings up 4th and long.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Starts his return from the 23. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. So he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So 1st down from the 41. From the gun, it's Leonard. That's completed right side. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Just before halftime, you get a timeout, take it. 1st and 10 from the 32. Looking to throw, Leonard. Throwing deep towards the end zone. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. First and 10 now from the 46. Running it after the penalty. And they catch him, but Nanto's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Back-to-back carries here. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a fourth down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Looking to throw. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on fourth down. That gets them the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. That's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Falcons lead by 15 now.
Steelers 18.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10.
Let's go, let's go. All right,
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass brought in. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. Working quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. This is a heater going deep. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Falcons take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way.
Line quick there. They bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Second and 18 at the 33-yard line.
Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18.
Let's go now. Warriors 70, 19, Buffalo 18, 18, right here.
Here's Leonard to throw. Finds him on the slant. It's a race down the right side. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Chap 60. 79 Broncos.
To throw, Leonard. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons grow the lead now to 22 points. On now is Cook to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position. They get set, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's more of the catch out left. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
That's good for us Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ram. What is it?
1st and 10, Herbert. Completed over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Steelers.
Hey, Patrick, defend the tight.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Herbert on 1st down. And around him, back-to-back plays. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Has some room to work. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
So that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, but even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
Herbert from the gun. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's the handoff. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They give it to him again. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
60 Eagles.
Here's the one back on the handoff. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Flush down out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Quickly out to the right, complete. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21.
Steelers 26.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. He's loaded another one up. It is caught at the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. There's the hurry up here.
A 51-yard gain. First down, Steelers.
From the red zone on 1st. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Let's go. Hey. Crowd right. Let's go.
Herbert throwing again. Has it at the 2. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Steelers 32.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick.
Set to kick off.
And the Falcons cover off the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him up.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He cuts it, and they take this in for the score. The Falcons have likely locked up the win right there. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Falcons grow the lead now to 22 points.
Steelers 32.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Hey, go Lion. Go. Go. Hey, Ram.
Here's Herbert. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Back to the air, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Steelers. First down.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. He throws a bullet to the center. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Falcons get it back after making their third first-half interception. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
The Falcons take over first and 10. At the 29.
Rolling back, it's the handoff. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Heads out on the bootleg. That's low and bounces short of his man. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
79 Broncos.
To the air on third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Set. 19 target. 79.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line, and he's going to head off after a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Let's go, let's go. Set.
Throwing on first is Herbert. He's going to try another deep one here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you'll be more interceptions.
Finds him over the middle. There he goes on the right side. Chris Olave. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Here's Herbert leading them to the line, going for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
Maybe a little armchair quarterback after that call. Like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
And the Falcons cover up the kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Let's go now.
Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
The Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard
Runner
line.
now. Screen here for Smith. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
All set now. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Leonard. He's got Smith again. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Copy the pace here as the clock continues to run.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run now on 2nd down. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Hawks, 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he won't challenge for the goal line. A stop made at the 4. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
4-yard line.
18 Rattler.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he makes the play a full extension. That's a touchdown. The Falcons make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Falcons stretch the lead to 23.
61. Steelers.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert with a blitz coming. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Oh, and he's got a man open, complete! And he reaches the end zone on that 2-point try, Brock. This is going to cut it to a 2-score game now, down 15.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
And the Falcons are all over the kick. That should just about wrap things up here. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Dive play straight ahead. He's out in the clear. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have likely locked up the win right there. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons grow the lead now to 22 points.
Steelers 46.
On now is Cook to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He'll head out of bounds on the return. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Oh no, they get him yet again. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Falcons Vikings get the football back with great field position there at the 36.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
Back to the well again. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Looking quickly here.
And the Falcons, first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Let's go.
Another carry for it. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got 1 more snap coming up.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Viking 18.
They're going to try to throw for it. Forced out to his right. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And again, they drop the interception.